There are many reasons why understanding personality types, specifically extroversion and introversion, can be beneficial. In the workplace, it can help us recognize how others make decisions. It may resolve conflict more effectively, assist with communication skills, also helping with improving sales skills and retention of valuable employees. In the classroom, the knowledge of personality traits can help instructors teach in a manner that is better understood by students. It helps instructors appreciate why some students excel in group projects and others don't, and realize why some students are quick to answer questions while others process answers more carefully. Our hypothesis is that the personality traits of introversion and extroversion can be detected by examining a person's handwriting. Our procedure: we passed out 3 by 5 index cards to 50 different Oregon State University Cascades campus students and instructors. They were asked to write the following sentence: I like the color purple. On the on one side of the index card. On the other side, they were asked to circle either E or I, which stood for extrovert or introvert. The cards were pre-written with the letters, and after they were filled out, they were put away for future use. So these are the cards. There's a lot of them. Um, our experiment. One of us read the sentence on the card, determining if we think an extrovert or introvert was the author. We turned it over to see if we were correct in our assessment. This process was repeated for all 50 cards with handwriting samples. If we were correct in our evaluation, the cards were put into a pile. The incorrect assumptions go into a separate pile. Our hope is to get more than half of the handwriting samples correct. Out of the 50 handwriting samples, 26 were written by introverts and 24 by extroverts. When determining which personality trait each person had, we focused on the connecting strokes, the baseline, and word slant of the handwriting. Connecting strokes refers to how the letters composing words are connected to each other. Baseline is relating to the line on which the words flow. The word slant refers to how the words are written in terms of inclination or slant. The following is a further breakdown of what we looked for when we determined whether someone was an introvert or extrovert. Connecting strokes. And like I said a minute ago, it refers to how the letters are connected to each other. If they're not connected, the person shows that they have a hard time adapting to change. Medium connectivity, they can easily adapt to change and enjoy that type of environment. Connected letters mean that they quickly adapt to change. The baseline is relating to the line on which the words flow. If it's ascending or going up, it's associated with optimistic people. If it's descending, so obviously the opposite, it's associated with pessimistic people and overthinkers. Leveled, which has no slant, is associated with people with high levels of self-control and reasoning. The word slant refers to how they're written, in the slant they have. So if it's vertical or, straight up and down, no slant, this is associated with people who can easily control their emotions. If the words are slanted to the left, it's associated with people who find it hard to express their emotions or suffer from self-rejection. A right slant is associated with people who are impulsive or able to easily exteriorize their emotions and or opinions. Each of the 50 cards were analyzed for all of those traits. And since we're not experts, this took quite a while to accomplish. So I took a couple cards out for examples. And so this is one that I took out. And if you look carefully, the first one we're going to analyze is connecting strokes. There are very few connecting strokes or any. Each letter is written separately and it's spaced out. It's a level baseline, and there's a tiny bit of a left slant to the letters, if you can see that. So when I went through these, I guessed introvert, and I was right. So a sample of an extrovert would be this one. Let's see. The letters are very connected when you look at the connecting strokes. The baseline is level. Um, all of these were written on lines, so that kind of makes the baseline hard to determine because they're all fairly level. The word slant is very much to the right. And so that was kind of the opposite of this one. And so I guessed extrovert, and it was. So those are just a couple samples of how I determine who is an extrovert and who is an introvert. The results of our experiment did confirm our hypothesis. After examining the handwriting samples and using all the criteria that I talked about a minute ago, our results were very accurate. Not only were we able to get more than 50% correct, we reached 86% accuracy for extroversion and 79% accuracy for introversion. Our results correlate the accuracy of the measurements we used to reach them. It is possible to determine introversion or extroversion through handwriting, and we had a fun time doing it.